Hey, beautiful people. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling great. If not, this too shall pass, and I am sending extra love and light your way. I just have a download that I wanted to share. So, the download that I got is we're being called to create an action plan. Is there's like an emphasis on like having goals. Yeah, it's like having goals and having purpose. It's like if you if you just kind of go through life without aiming for anything, it's like you'll easily get caught up with things that you ain't got business getting caught up in, or things that are not helping you along your path, because even though we're not consciously aware of it, right? In our conscious mind, our soul knows what we're here to do, what we're here to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the whole journey it's like the whole journey is getting on a path where your soul, right? I guess you could say your subconscious mind will like line up with your conscious mind, where you'll be fully aware, where it's like consciously you're aware. You're like, okay, I know what my purpose is now. I know what I need to do. Like this is why I was born, right? And it's like it's different things, right? It's not just one thing like, oh, this is just your purpose, that's it. But it's like you have a major purpose and it just branches off into different things, right? But the whole thing is just being aware of what your purpose is, right? And it's like you want to continue to keep working towards it, because it's if you don't, like I said, if you don't have any goals, like it's I just heard and saw the word progress. It's like if you don't have any goals, you're not going to progress, because it's like you could possibly regress. You know what I'm saying? Like, they said if you don't like read for a long time or something, it's kind of like you can regress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you'll still be able to read, but it's maybe you might read much slower or something, or I don't know. That's just an example. But yeah. And okay, I just saw the word purpose in my mind's eye. So yeah, I feel like if you don't know, if you're not aware like of what your purpose is, all you have to do is just pray, and you'll get the answer. Like, you could just go to God and be like, God, what is my purpose? Like, what am I here to do? What am I here to be? Or you know what I'm saying? And God will show you in different ways. Like, if we ask a question, we're gonna get an answer. That's how it works. It's just that sometimes we don't get the answer right when we wanted to. But if you ask God like for guidance, He's gonna give you the answer. You just gotta pay attention, because you're not gonna hear a voice come out the sky and tell you what the answer is, right? No, but you're going to, um, run across certain videos, right? You're going to come across certain people. You're going to cross paths with certain people, or just go to different places, or see certain things. These are like little things that God is putting along your path to answer your questions. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes He'll send it to you in a dream. You'll get a vision, like you'll get a download or whatever it is. But it's like there's always help. You know what I'm saying? So that's if you don't, if you if you need a sense of purpose. I'm seeing that movie right now in my mind's eye. Damn, I just watched it not too long ago. That Terminator movie. What is Terminator Dark Fate? Yeah, and that movie, the Sarah, I don't know, she was like hunting Terminators because they had killed her son. Like that was her way of retaliating. Um, and she was telling the girls in the movie that she gets these random texts that says for John, because that's her son's name, because her son got killed, and it said for John. And so that's how she would know to go to the location and, take the Terminators out. And so at the end, the Terminator had told her, she was like, why were you sending me these texts saying for John? Like, what kind of sick shit is that? Like, knowing that because in the movie, the Terminator had actually killed John, like that robot or whatever. And he was like, I did it to give you purpose. And then I can't remember what happened after that, but that's very significant. So it's like, oh, that's what it was. The Terminator, even though it was a machine, because he was there for like 20 years, so he started growing a consciousness, like, so he started becoming more human, or learned to becoming more human. So I think he has started feeling a sense of guilt for taking her son out, because he had started, I think he became part of a family or something like that. I can't remember, but that was his way of giving her purpose, because I guess he felt bad that he knew I guess he could have imagined what it would feel like to lose a child or whatever. And so he would be the one sending her the text saying for John, and so she would pop up, kill the Terminators. So that was giving her purpose, because if if she didn't have something, it's like somebody in that position would just probably let themselves go. It's like, but once you have purpose, right? It's like you're gonna still get up and fight, even though you may want to. Because I remember in the movie she said that she drinks until she blacks out. So it's like, if you don't have any purpose, you know what I'm saying, or if you don't have any goals or have anything that you're fighting for, right? You can easily fall into that mode, like how she was saying, she just drinks until she blacks out, right? Because that's a very difficult experience for her. But I don't know, y'all. You just got to watch the Terminator. But anyways, that's very significant though, because that's what I just saw in my mind's eye. So yeah, that's why for some of y'all, it's like we're being called to have goals, have purpose, right? In the movie, her purpose was to avenge her son. Like, every time she got a text saying for John, she knew the Terminators was coming, and she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take you bitches out." She was she was real gangster in that movie. So, but that's, I guess the message is, what is it that's worth fighting for? What's something that you're willing to fight for? That's because that's what it has to be. It has to be something that you're willing to fight for. That's something that lights you up. What gives you purpose? Like, and it's different for everybody. Whatever it is, it's like, I don't know, you're being called to create some goals around it. You know what I'm saying? So that you can keep that energy alive. You can keep going, right? Because life gonna be lifing. You know what I'm saying? And we can get caught up in work, and some of us were parents. Some of us, we have other stuff that we're doing on the side. It's just a lot of stuff, right? These are worldly things, right? That we got to take care of. But at the same time, you got to remember, our soul came here with a specific agenda, right? So it's like, even though we got all these worldly things going on the other hand, our soul is like, hey, we're here on official business. We got purpose. We got a reason to be here. So yeah, I know you got to take care of this worldly stuff. That's just part of being human in this 3D reality. But at the same time, remember, we're here on official business. We're here on a mission. We have purpose, right? So the goal is to find out what that purpose is. Once you find out what that purpose is, Start making goals around that purpose so that you can keep going, so that you can keep fighting. It's like no matter what you go through, no matter how many obstacles you have, no matter how much you feel like life has beaten you down, always get back up. Always get back up. We never stay down. You know, if you need to stay on the ground for a little bit to kind of catch yourself, recalibrate, that's fine. But get back up. We never, ever stay down. We never surrender. Okay? We only surrender to God. We only surrender to love. That's it. We don't surrender to challenges. We don't surrender to people. No, we don't do that. So find your purpose if you don't know what it is. God will send you the answer. Create some goals around it. Create action plans. And just continue to keep growing on your path. All right, y'all. Catch you on another video. Peace, love, and light.